Practice makes perfect. You have to be diligent about what you want. You have to apply yourself. You have to motivate yourself. And you have to do it for self, by yourself. And then you can do things for other people.
Can you hear me? All right, cool. I couldn't see the comments coming in, so it took so long. I think there might be like a little delay, so bear with me. All right, and then we're just gonna give it a few minutes and see if anybody else wants to come in. So you're local. Where you at? Are you tattooing in the shop, or are you just doing it at the house? Nice. Oh yeah, that's where I'm at too. Which I'm sure you already know.
Practice makes perfect. You have to be diligent about what you want. You have to apply yourself. You have to motivate yourself. You have to do it for self, by yourself. And then you can do things for other people.
Yeah, I think I stopped using coils like maybe like 5, 6 years ago, maybe. And I've never tried the Hawk, but a lot of people say that it's pretty good. I use the Legend machine, the Mini, which I think is like really good. All right, cool. Matter of fact, while we're waiting, I'll look it up real quick. All right. I see you're in the shoe business. My son's been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to try a pair too, man, but it just seems like it's I just really don't have time for it, But yeah, I like that, man. Hell yeah. Nice, man. Those Vans with the portraits on them, they look really cool. Oh yeah. That's dope, man. Yeah, you got some really good work, though. Hell yeah. Nice. So I just gave you a follow right now. Alright, cool. I'll go back to you and check you out in a little bit after we're done. For sure. So, let's go ahead and just get started then. Mix it out real quick. All right. So what's up, dog? Like, what kind of questions you got for me? All right. Well, um, usually like I'll use if I'm gonna do like a soft look to things, I would use like a curved mag. Um, and usually like if you're gonna use a 15, it would give you more of a smoother look than using like a 7 soft mag. Hold on real quick. Let me lower this down. All right, so that not only that, but like if you use a lot of like speed, it'll get it a lot smoother. But um, man, it's kind of hard, because there's so many different ways that you can do it. Um, I would say, like, probably my best way to do it is to kind of run the machine a little bit more higher than normal, and then stick the needle out just a little bit. You don't want to have it out too much, and you'll get more of a a smoother look to it. And they have to be the curves. The mags, you can kind of get like a smoother, soft look to it, but you got to be moving. Your hand has to be really moving on that one, because the slower you go, obviously the more that the ink's gonna pack in it. Hey, Caesar, thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. I'll be trying. So yeah, that would probably be like the easiest way to do it. I mean, like I said, there's just so many different ways. Even like as far as like, I don't know if you're using a drop system, but the way that I do it is I have like a preset. I use the Panthera ink, and I don't necessarily I don't use the set that they give me. I'll break it down. So let me check real quick because I don't want to give you some false information. Hold on. All right, so the Panthera, there's the dark, and then I got the light. So those are the only two that I use out of the set. And what happens is, like the dark, I'll keep it just straight and just throw it in the little cup. And then the light, I'll break it down. So I'll throw in one of the cups, I'll just put straight light all the way to the top. And then the next one, I'll put half. And then the next one, I'll put a quarter. And then the last one, I'll put 3 drops. And then I just top them off with water. Um, like, it's just, man, how could I explain it? The set that it comes in is cool, but it's not like a real soft, smooth look, at least for me. So that's why I break that light down so that I could get more of a softer feel to it, especially like when I'm doing portraits, shit like that. I'll make it super soft by using that 3 drop. So I don't know what you're using exactly, but and I could probably show you right here too. Let's get to the shading part. So like right here in this area, I'm sketching lines. You could do that too, just kind of sculpt lines and stuff, using, I want to say, like, I'll usually use like a half of the light, and it'll be dark enough for me to see it, but in case, like, if I go a little too wide, or I'm in too far, then I could still adjust from there. Yeah, man, I used to use dynamic like way back in the day. Um, the only reason dynamic is really dark, but it's not dark enough for me. And the Sumi ink, it was, I don't know, man, I can't really explain it. It wasn't like smooth, soft. Um, and if you're using the curves right, that Sumi. How could I explain it, man? It's kind of hard for me to explain. Like, I would have to like be right there to show you that. The Sumi, are you breaking that down, or are you just using it straight? And you see right there, like how I'm shading right now in the video, that's all just a back and forward motion. That's I used to do the circles back in the day, and I'll do them sometimes here and there, but like I just learned that if you don't have the needle out too far and it's just barely sticking out, and you get that back and forth motion, like you could really get like an airbrush effect look, you know. Plus that too, and you could really like, how can I say, like shape. So you break it down, okay. All right. Yeah, man. Fuck, I can't remember exactly how the sumi used to look or how it worked for me. It's been so long, you know. But yeah, try that. Try, just try to stick your needle out a little bit, run it a little bit faster, see if that works. Um, either that or switch up the ink if you need something more smoother, more softer. You know what? I'm gonna. Do, do you have any tattoo work on your Instagram? I sure am, dog. So I don't see no tattoo work, man. If I could see what your tattoos are looking like, then I could kind of get like a better idea, you know? Yeah, go ahead, DM it to me so I can check it out, man. And I could be able to help you right now since I'm on here. And then you outline with the one drop. Um, yeah, usually like I mean, you could see, man. I'll outline with like a fuck, what would that be, like the quarter cup of ink, with the light. Obviously, you know why, so that you could give it more of a like a just like a straight shading look, which is cool. But like over the time too, I also figured, like the tattoos look a lot more cleaner and just, you know, I don't know, like more sharper, I guess. Like if I go a little bit more of a darker outline, I mean, when it heals, it still heals pretty light, so it still works pretty good. All right, cool. Hell yeah. All right, cool, cool. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. So, all right. So like in the hands, on the portrait, if you're trying to, like really get a good portrait look, you see where you got shading right now, that's, you're probably just shading straight from that, right? Like, what's your breakdown? Let me know what your breakdown is exactly. All right, Caesar. So what's going on with your realism, dog? Like how? What do you mean you don't like how it heals? Like is it healing too light? Trying to get a little darker. Yeah. For the longest time, like I've always tattooed with really light ink, man. Like a lot of water dropping, and you'll like I used to get like some that would look super cool, like they would heal perfect, and they would look kind of like an airbrush. But for the most part, like you're always gonna have to retouch those, like most of the time they're like too light. So what I started figuring out was that even if you go like, let's say you got a 5 drop and you want to do like a mid tone, let's say you're doing a portrait, Um, I'll use like I don't know, like a four, maybe like a four drop to get to like a three drop, if that makes sense. So I use a four drop to make it look like a two or a three drop. Like you just have to kind of like trust that when it heals, it's gonna look okay. And usually, like when I fucking usually like when I do that and I do it dark, using darker shades, they hold well, like a lot better, Doug. So that's what I'm saying. It just looks cleaner, like with the like a little bit more of a darker line. At least that's how I feel. So some of the ones that I've been doing like that, they come back looking cool, like perfect. Like you don't need another pass. Just I try to, when I tell people, I always tell them just you want it to get real dark in the shadows, like as dark as you can, and then just soften up you know, the the like lighter tones, like the real light tones, and then just leave blank for like the highlights. Like that's all you really want to do. I use that light and break it down because it's just what I'm used to, but like I'm gonna start teaching my niece how to tattoo, so I'm gonna teach her that system where it's just dark, medium, and light, and that's it. Period. Because those mediums are gonna heal pretty light anyway, so you don't need to do too much to that. You kind of get what I'm saying? Oh shit. Okay, so another thing is, okay, so like me, in the middle of that rose right there, I'm using a three liner, a five liner, or a seven liner. So when I want things super, super dark, I'm using the liners or I'm using a seven mag, or a five mag, even if it's smaller stuff. But those mags will get it more like packed. Like you want it to pack in there that black so that, you really get a pop on stuff. You know, Most of the time that's how I do a lot of the roses is I just do it real dark in the core and then super soft on the outsides, depending if they want it like that or not. But those mags and those liners will really get you some nice, rich black, you know, and then everything else would be just a curve. Hell yeah, Caesar, for sure, man. And if you want, dog, you could send me some pictures so I could check it out, dog, and see how you progress, man. I would love that, dog. Fuck, I was doing that. Yeah, dog, that's what everybody wants to do, man. I that's what I'm saying. I get so many people that have questions, and I get that too. People that'll come in and get a tattoo so that they could kind of watch and learn. But that's kind of like why I started doing the videos. Because I had a few people that were really interested in taking apprenticeships, but I really don't got time for all that. So this was like the easier way for me to help people. So I'm not a fucking dickhead. I'm not gonna try to keep everything secret. Like we're all artists, and this is what we do. There's plenty of people to go around, so I'm with it, man. If I can help, I'll help. Max, what up, dog? You working today or what? No, yeah, man. I believe me. I like really get that and understand that. You gotta try to, try to keep making money, and yeah, I get it, man. That was like one of the things for me too. And I was young. I was super young when I started. I was 16 when I was in my first shop. But they wanted me to buy some tubes, man, and I didn't have no money to buy the tubes. So it kind of like said, in other words, like if you don't got tubes, you can't work here. So like I've kind of had like some rough experiences in the beginning. So um, really, to be honest with you, Doug, I just kind of like learned from that and just kept going. Like you got to find a way, if this is really what you want to do. You know, I mean, the only regret I have is not being able to keep going like 100% strong. I had a few breaks here and there for those reasons. I had to work, I had the family and shit like that. So I wish I would have never stopped though. So just a word of advice, dog. Like if you really really want to do it, man, find a way. We can be working on tonight. Hell yeah, dog. That's what's up, man. 13 years. I know you had your ups and downs. It's just all patience too, man. Like if you fucking, like I mean, obviously, when I fucking first started, I wasn't that great, and it took me years to start to like get develop like the better look and shit like that. So it's just time, though. Like really putting everything you got into it. Hell yeah, dog. Lettering is like not my thing, man. Like fucking letters, I could do like basic cursive, and that's pretty much it. But when it comes to like thinking outside the box, it's it's just not like that's not my thing. So for you to do letters, dog, is like it's cool as hell. I respect that big time. Boy, you sitting there watching me, man. Yeah, dog, that's all it is, man. It's just learning, learning. I mean, even to this day, I've been tattooing over 20 years, and even to this day, I still learn things. I think that what was fucking me up too was that like I was looking at a lot of different styles, and I was trying too many different styles instead of trying to like perfect my own style. So I think like once I like really started to like shut all that down and worrying about what I'm seeing, then is like when I started to like really progress in myself. I think that kind of like fucked me up. Hell yeah, that's what's up, dog. Shit, have a good night when you work tonight, man. I'll check you out later on tonight. Yeah, that's true. You know, like I do big pieces all the fucking time. And then when somebody comes in here and wants to do like a little, like, let's just say like a little cartoon character or something, like I struggle with that for some reason now. So yeah, that's 100% true. It's crazy though how it works. Luis. Um, it's rough, man. It's rough, dog, because there's a lot of fucking artists now down here. Like all Southern California, man, it is just swamped with artists. So you really got to be like unique, I would think, to like really stand out and just start working quick and building a clientele out here. Um, or you just got to work at it, you know. And I know there's a lot of tattoo artists that I know in San Diego too, man. So your competition down there is crazy. Um, but just just start promoting, man. Like once you get out here, start pushing fucking cards or something, some flyers. What are you gonna be doing? Like in a shop, or are you gonna be trying to do them on your own? No, and I'll do some of the crosshatch here and there. Um, it just really depends, like what I'm doing. Like the darker stuff, I'll just darker tones. I'll crosshatch. Um, more of the lighter stuff, I would think that I do more. See how I'm doing it right there in the video? I'm just kind of back and forth. That's some of the lighter stuff. The blowout, like when you're gonna do like just a cool little like fade. You know, see, I'm doing it again. See, you get that real soft tone. My thing is always trying to get the softer tones to look like airbrushing. So like I don't want it like peppered, you know. Even though you could see some of the pepper in there, but no shit, man. That's one of my clients. His brother, the brother that I tattoo on. He lives here in my city, but his little brother, he owns that tattoo shop. That's pretty crazy, man. That's a small world. Yeah, well, I was gonna say too, like you getting into you know a shop would definitely help, man. That's you're gonna have walk-ins. Like I said, just push yourself. As soon as the moment you get here, just start pushing yourself, handing out cards and shit. The shop will definitely help though. Um, and just take it a day at a time, man. I had some rough ass fucking times, dog, where I was like sitting on a bench thinking like the world was gonna end because I didn't have nobody coming in, and it was rough. And I have a family that I have to support and fuck with. So like, you're gonna hit those times where you're like really down because you ain't got, but just keep going. Don't stop. Just know that it'll come. It'll come. Shading. Okay, so um 7.5. What are you running it on though? Like, what are you doing? Like the battery ones? Or are you doing it? And which one? What battery one? And the battery one, the portable one, the one like these little ones. Cause mine goes from a 5 to 11. Max, nah, man, I don't. I used to fuck with bug pins, but like, I'm pretty sure you know, dog. Like, if you overwork something with those bug pins, man, it'll chop that skin up real quick. So, like, I don't fuck with them for that reason. Um, shit, I haven't used them in years, dog. To be honest with you, do you use bug pins? Yeah, Luis, dog. It's. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. You go like fucking any block, man, and there's a shop now, or there's somebody that's doing tattoos, dog, and like you got these youngsters are fucking killing it. So yeah, it's gonna be tough, dog. But like I said, man, there's enough people to go around for everybody, So just don't stop, dog. Just keep going, man. I promise you, it'll work. If you really want it to work, it's gonna work. Battery pack. I mean, you should be fine on that. Are you having any issues? Like, are you seeing a lot of pepper or anything, or it's not going in good, or what? Are you what's the issue they're having with that? Or are you just asking me if that's cool? So, how do you like the bug pins, Max? 6 to 13. 6 to 13. Yeah, it's very close to mine. 6 to 13. Usually, like when I'm doing it at Well, it depends on the area too. Like if it's harder skin, I'll slow it down a little bit, you know, and tighter skin, I should say. And if it is softer skin, like where I'm tattooing at on the video, I'll be running it pretty high. I'll be running it at a 9.5 and sometimes at an 11. Um, the softer the skin, it just you gotta stretch it more and you gotta have that fucking machine blasting. So that's usually how I run it. Yeah, I mean you're right, dog. It does. It has a lot more of a smoother look to it, just because those needles are thinner. But yeah, just I've had some that came back that were not cool. It just overworked, and it just felt like even a little bit it would overwork itself. So I just said, fuck that, I ain't using them anymore. You never had none that came back that were kind of had a rough heel, like scabby and stuff. So yeah, um, just for the softer blends. Yeah, I mean, and probably like an 8 would probably be better. So yeah, I would say yeah. Like I said, it just depends too, man, where it's at. I know that stretching the skin though is like crucial. Like you gotta have the skin stretched, you know, because on those softer areas, if you don't stretch that skin and you're sitting there trying to push that ink in, you could overwork an area real quick too. So you got to be real cool on that. Also, the softer skin too. Um, the softer skin, like if I'm gonna do super dark on the soft skin, I'll use the mags. The mags are like easier for me, not the soft curved ones. I'll use the mags for that. Even on soft though, like even if you're trying to get a soft look, I'll use a mag because I can't give you the science behind it, but it sits in there a little bit more better. No shit. What are you running the machine at? Are you running it high or are you running it low? Or kind of in between? Maybe I might just try to. Yo, you running it low? Maybe that was my problem, dog. Maybe I was just running it too high. Maybe I might say 8.5. Yeah, I might fuck around. I might try it. Just see, you know. Outlaw tattoos. All right, let me check it out real quick. Tattoos. Oops. Oh yeah, there you are. Oh yeah, dog. Yeah, you got some smooth shading. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dog. That's cool, man. So that fifth one where you get the little bit of pepper, um, are you using a mag for that one or are you using the curved? Back and forth, slow strokes. My tones up. Yeah, so do I, dog. You know, I maybe that's where I was having issues is that I was just so used to building it, you know, a little bit quicker with the like a mag or something than having to, you know, be careful on a sharper, thinner needle. You know what I mean? So I think maybe that's where I was fucking up. And they weren't all like that. It was just, you know, a few of them, but it was just one too many for me. Yeah, see, I like that. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, dog. That's cool, man. So, you know, Luis, the only thing like that I would do different personally, dog, is like on some of the, let's say, like, okay, you got the cross look, and you know how you got the rays coming in, and then so you're going from dark, and then you're transitioning to the light, and then to the skin tone. Um, okay, so that to me is like executed perfect, right? So then, like, if you go to like the Trojan one, you know, let's say the shield, for example, like me, you know, what you have right there is perfect. I would come in with like a one drop and just, or well, mine would technically be a three drop, but it's like a one drop and just come in and kind of go over some of that light tone before it gets to the flesh tone. Just to kind of give it more of a, you know, I just feel like it looks more realistic when you do that kind of shit, you know? Um, the skin tone should be the highlight and that's it. You shouldn't have any like spacing in between, you know, like you understand what I'm saying? Does it kind of make sense or no? For sure, dog. Hell yeah. Like even you, man, I mean you're yeah, you did it. You got it. I'm looking at these lemons like you got it, dog. Like you know how to do it. So I'm pretty sure that it was probably just the reference or the look of it that you were going for on the Trojan one. But you got it though, dog. Oh yeah, the little the Plymouth one it's fire, dog. That's you came out really good, man. That's dope, dog. Oh yeah. That's dope, dog. So, um, let's see. Let's get down a little bit more. So, what, Luis, what did you say you were using for your dark black again? The machine that I'm using is the Legend pen, the mini, little tiny one, dog. This motherfucker right here is like the shit. Out of all the machines that I've ever had, that one's the best, for me at least. And Luis, what dark ink are you using for black? So you're just dropping off of those. Yeah, I never had anybody that I knew that used either one of those, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Um, I mean, like, like the feather one. The black on that one looks really good. Like really deep, dark black. So I'm gonna say that it's safe to say that you don't really go too hard on like your shadowing. So, you know, trust me, dog. Wherever there's dark shadowing, go straight black. Don't fuck around. Don't bullshit with mid tones or come down a notch from black. No, go straight black and you'll see a difference. You'll see a dramatic difference, though. And then just trust the drop system. Don't, like I said, if you're gonna use darker tones, they're gonna be they're gonna be dark at first, but don't worry about it. It's gonna heal and it's gonna be a little bit more lighter. So just have faith in yourself and you'll do it. See, even like on the Dove, you have some really dark shadowing, but that's the only dark you have. Like it's like right under the feet. Like throw a little bit more dark in there, maybe like where some of the shadowing should be, like around the body area onto the wing, and trust me, you're gonna see a big difference. Yeah, because that what I don't know what exactly that black is for these tattoos, but whatever black that is, it's pretty fucking good, dog. It's solid. Max like triple black. Yeah, see, I've never used the triple black, dog. Um, I don't know if I should say which one I use because I don't think I'm supposed to, but I use Legend ink. It's a super black, super rich black actually, um, which is this one. So it's a Legend super rich black, and then that's just my straight black, and then I use Amazing Black in Legend. Those to me, like that super rich one is like fucking crazy. Like it gets super dark. So and it's when it heals, it's like very fucking dark. That's the only one that I've ever used that stood dark like how I wanted it to look. And even then, sometimes I don't feel like it's dark enough. But it's the best one I found so far. Maybe I'll try using that triple black. See how I like that. Yeah, Doug, I get it. I get it, man. That's what I said. I was the same way. I used to do them so light, and they would just kind of, pencil like look like sketch drawings almost. But you just gotta have you just gotta trust yourself. You gotta have that faith that it'll be okay. I was scared too, though. It's crazy, but yeah. Fuck, even maybe just sketching. Um, do some sketching and just I don't know if you just do some sketching and then just do like in certain spots where it's shadowing, just do it super dark. See how you like it, and just maybe if you stick with the method I was telling you, the dark black, the medium, and then the light, and then the skin tone, and that's it. Don't try to cut anything else in between. All right, I can't find it right now. I was gonna show you some, but I can't really explain it to you. I'd have to show you. If I find it, I'll DM you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try the triple black dog and see. Let me check you out real quick. I want to see how yours looks. So for the Day of the Dead one, Max, that one's the triple black one you just posted. I like that. Yeah, you can do that too, though. Yeah, just try that. Try it and see if that helps you. But I'm telling you, man, if you put a little bit more darker in those shadows, like you're gonna even impress yourself. Cause you're like right there, dog. Like all you just need is just that little extra darkening here and there, and you're straight. You're good. Yeah, that's pretty dark, man. That piece is looking right, man. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try it, though. Cause even like the nose, like to me is the darkest point on that, and that shit is black. Did you adjust the lighting in any way, or is that just straight natural? Oh shit, those are dope, man. Those shoes that you did, dog, with the Mario shit, it's just fire, dog. You're a hustler, dog. I mean, tattoo guys that are like us, man, like to be hustling, you ain't never gonna lose. We'll always find a way to make it happen. Hell yeah. That one's cool too. Hell yeah. It's dope. Damn, I can't believe I fucking missed all these ones though. Hell yeah. Fire. Nice. I've always wanted to try one of those lighters though. They look pretty cool. Oh yeah. All right, man. I guess we've already been on for an hour, so I get to work doing some other shit. But I'm gonna see, try and do a little bit more of this because like I said, I fucking love to help people. So um, send me some work. Let me know if I helped you out in any way. That would be cool. I would love to see that. And then hope everybody has a good night. Max, kill it tonight, dog. And I'll check you out in a little bit. And then we'll go from there. All right. Everybody have a good night.